I'm going to kindly remind people that the magistrate told me to my face in the child support hearing that she was going to torture me. So I want to know when she's going to jail. Because that is not just an abuse of authority. This woman, she all but laughed in my face while she placed my daughter in a position where my daughter was abused. And she knew it. She was nasty about her so-called apology about the placement of my daughter. This woman is the problem with our system. She is the example of what we need change from. For a judge to tell me to my face that she was going to torture me, I was dumbfounded. And I knew that she was trying to provoke me into a physical altercation so she could have an excuse to have me arrested. It's real sad, the manipulation that goes on within our judicial system. It's one of the reasons that people are so angry at our system. I've reported the woman, but I have to wait for the process. In the meantime, I've got my mother was murdered, my grandmother was murdered, and my aunt was murdered. My uncle was shot in the back, and the other one was denied care after I begged for it. So we've got all this going on, and nobody's doing anything about those issues. But they want to torture me. Don't you see the problem here? I'm not the problem. It's the system. When they cherry pick who gets justice and who doesn't, and then they specifically use their authority like this magistrate did, in order to just so vagrantly say, I'm going to torture you, knowing the sacrifice that me and my family have made for this country, that's why people are mad. And that's why everyone should stand up, rise, and do something. I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about calling your congressman, calling your senator, and changing who you vote for. This isn't just a Democrat problem. It's not just a Republican problem. This is an American problem. It's bipartisan, and we need to fix it. Because failing to do so denies every American the right to blind justice. When are we holding these people accountable? These people are committing crimes right in our faces. And then we've got other people who are helping them. That's the problem with the system. Nobody takes any authority seriously anymore because the authority isn't doing their job. When are you going to start arresting these people who were committing these crimes in everybody's faces? That's why the judges and the politicians and law enforcement, the CPS workers, and all the other government officials are not being taken seriously because they don't take our laws seriously in order to protect themselves. It's time for real change, and we're not going to have it. We're not going to have peace until these people start going to jail. With God's love, God bless America. Have a blessed day, and back the blue.